Hello everyone, welcome to JK Biology. In this video, we are going to discuss about basic concept of amino acid. First, we'll see what are these amino acids. Amino acids. Amino acids are the compounds which are containing amino acids are containing carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen. These are present in the amino acid, that is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. And these amino acids are monomers of protein. That means the proteins are made up of many amino acids. We'll see the basic structure of the amino acid. Here is the carboxylic acid group. Amino acids are containing the carboxylic acid group. And another one is the amino group. This one is the carboxylic acid group, and here is the amino group, and here is the hydrogen, and this R is nothing but the side chain, which is a variable in each amino acid. At physiological pH, that means near pH 7, amino acids are in Zwitter ionic form. This is very important. That is, Zwitter ionic form of the amino acid is seen at the physiological pH, that is near pH 7. But what do you mean by this Zwitter ionic form or Zwitter ion? Zwitter ion. A Zwitter ion is a ion which has two functional groups of different charges. This ion is called as the Zwitter ion. Is this clear about the Zwitter ion? Zwitter ion means that should have the two functional groups, and that two functional groups are of different charges. And this carbon, the carbon which is present in the amino acid is called as the alpha carbon. Why the name alpha carbon? Because the functional groups are directly attached to the carbon. That type of carbon is called as the alpha carbon. Alpha carbon is one to which functional groups are directly attached. Functional groups are directly attached. See here in this structure. Here, carboxylic acid group, functional group, and the amino group are directly attached to the carbon, hence the name alpha carbon. Hence, all the amino acids are having the alpha carbon, hence they are named as the alpha amino acids. All standard amino acids are called as the alpha amino acids. Why? Because they are having the alpha carbon. Alpha carbon means the carbon to which the functional groups are directly attached. Amino acids are amphiprotic in nature. Amphiprotic in nature. The nature of the amino acid is amphiprotic. Now we'll see the what do you mean by amphiprotic. Amphiprotic molecule is one which can both accept and donate proton. That is, the molecule which has the ability to accept and donate the proton is called as the amphiprotic. The amino acid's nature is also amphiprotic. In case of the amino acids, in amino acid, the proton acceptor is, which one will accept the proton? That is the amino group. And the proton donator, that is carboxylic group. In case of the amino acid, amino group will accept the proton and the carboxylic group is able to donate the proton. Hence, the amino acids are called as the amphiprotic molecules. Amino acids are amphoteric in nature. And the nature of the amino acid, that is, they are amphoteric. Amphiprotic is different and amphoteric is different. Already we have seen the amphiprotic, that is a molecule which has the ability to accept and donate the proton. Now amphoteric means molecule which can act as both an acid and base. That molecule is called as the amphoteric molecule. Is it clear? Amphoteric means the molecule which act as the both acid and base. Amino acids act as the both acids and base, hence they are called as the amphoteric in nature. All amino acids are optically active this is very important, except one, that is glycine. Except glycine, all the standard amino acids are optically active. Now what do you mean by optically active? Which molecule or which compound is called as the optically active? Optically active means which can rotate the plane of polarized light. Plane of polarized light. The compounds which has the ability to rotate the plane of polarized light are called as the optically active. Amino acids are optically active compounds, but except one amino acid, that is the glycine. This is it is optically inactive. Optically inactive amino acid, that is glycine. Remember this one, this is very important. Optically inactive amino acid, glycine. Optically active molecules molecules are chiral molecules. Chiral molecules. All the optically molecules are called as the chiral molecules, or they show the chirality. Optically active molecules show chirality. Now, what do you mean by this chirality or chiral molecule? We'll see first chiral molecules. Chiral molecules are nothing but those which contain one or more asymmetric carbons. Asymmetric carbon. If the compounds are having the one or more asymmetric carbon, those are called as the chiral molecules. But what do you mean by this asymmetric carbon? Asymmetric carbon means carbon to which four different groups are attached. Four different molecules or groups attached. That is, here is a carbon to which all different groups should be attached. That is COOH, NH3, carbon, and here is a R group. This R group, that is side chain. If the carbon to carbon all the four groups are differently attached, that carbon is called as the asymmetric carbon. Asymmetric carbon is one to which the four different groups are attached. That carbon is called as the asymmetric carbon. The molecules which are having the asymmetric carbon are called as the chiral molecules, and the optically active molecules are chiral molecules. Next one, optically active compounds rotate the plane of polarized light. Rotate the plane of polarized light in both clockwise direction and also in counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. The compounds which rotate the plane of polarized light in clockwise direction, those are called as the dextrorotatory. That is called as dextrorotatory. And if the compounds rotate the plane of polarized light in a counterclockwise, that is called as the levorotatory. That is called as levorotatory. Is it clear about the dextrorotatory and levorotatory? Dextrorotatory means the plane of polarized light is in the clockwise direction. Rotation of the plane of polarized light is in the clockwise direction. Levorotatory means the rotation of the plane of polarized light in a anti-clockwise direction. And the optical activity is measured by polarimeter. Optical activity is measured by polarimeter. Next, we'll see the classification of amino acids. First one, classification, which is based on participation in protein synthesis. Whether the amino acids are involved in the protein synthesis or not, based on that, there are mainly two types of the amino acid. One is the standard amino acid, standard amino acids. Another one is the non-standard amino acids. Standard amino acids are those which participate in the protein synthesis. Amino acids which participate in protein synthesis and are incorporated ribosomically into protein. Ribosomically into proteins. These are called as the standard amino acids. Standard amino acids are the amino acids which participate in protein synthesis and are incorporated ribosomically into proteins. Next one, non-standard amino acids. These are the amino acids which naturally occur in cell, naturally occur in cells, but are not incorporated ribosomically into proteins. That means these are not involved in the protein synthesis. The amino acids which are involved in the protein synthesis are called as the standard amino acids, and the amino acids which are not involved in the protein synthesis, those are called as the non-standard amino acids. There are 22 standard amino acids are there. Next classification. Further, these standard amino acids are classified based on their polarity, side chain, and tendency to interact with water. Based on these things, the amino acids, the standard amino acids are classified. That is, first one based on polarity, side chain, and tendency to interact with water. First type, that is amino acids with non-polar side chain or R group. Or non-polar side chain. Non-polar means these amino acids are having the nature of the R group is, that is, hydrophobic. That means this R group or side chain, that is, do not interact with watery solutions. And we'll see what are the non-polar amino acids are there. Non-polar amino acids, that is first one glycine, second one alanine, third one valine, fourth leucine, fifth one isoleucine, proline, next seventh one methionine, phenylalanine, and last one tryptophan. These all are the, that is 9 amino acids are the non-polar amino acids. Non-polar amino acids are glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, proline, methionine, phenylalanine, tryptophan. Next we'll say the amino acids with uncharged polar side chain. That is R group. Polar means these amino acids are having the side chain which is hydrophilic in nature. That means this R group is interact with watery solutions. We'll say the uncharged polar amino acids. First one serine, second threonine, third cysteine, fourth asparagine, fifth one glutamine, sixth one tyrosine, these are the uncharged polar amino acids. Next, third type amino acids with charged polar side chain. In this further there are two types. One is the positively charged amino acids, and second one is the negatively charged amino acids. And the positively charged amino acids are lysine, arginine, and histidine. This is very important. Remember, the positively charged amino acids are lysine, arginine, histidine, and negatively charged amino acids are one aspartate and another one is the glutamate. This is about the classification of the standard amino acids based on their polarity, side chain, and also based on the tendency to interact with the watery solutions. There are three types, that is non-polar, uncharged polar, and charged polar amino acids. Next classification, Wait for a while. Of amino acids. Classification of amino acids based on chemical nature of R group. Here, chemical nature of R group. Next, examples. Here, first one, aliphatic amino acids. Examples, glycine, alanine, valine, leucine. Next, second one, aromatic amino acids. This is very important. Examples are phenylalanine, tyrosine, and tryptophan. Next, third one, hydroxylate. Examples, serine, threonine. Next, fourth one group or fourth one type, that is carboxylate. Examples are aspartate, glutamate. Next one, sulfur containing. Example for the sulfur containing amino acids, that is 1. Cysteine, methionine. Next sixth one, amino acid, that is proline. Amine group containing amino acid, that is only one, which is proline. Next one, amino group containing. Example, lysine and arginine. And lastly, amide group containing. Example, asparagine. This is about the chemical nature of R group and the example of that type of amino acids. Next, we'll see the classification of amino acids based on the nutritional requirement. Classification of amino acids based on nutritional requirement. And this first type is essential amino acids. essential amino acids. We'll see what are these essential amino acids. Amino acids which are not produced naturally by body, and hence they are taken through diet or food source. These are called as the essential amino acids. Is it clear? Essential amino acids are not naturally produced by our body, hence they are taken through the diet or food sources. Now we'll see what all are the essential amino acids are. Essential amino acids are 1. Leucine. Second one, isoleucine. Then lysine, valine, methionine, phenylalanine, next one, tryptophan, and threonine. These all are essential amino acids. Next, the second one type is non-essential amino acids. Non-essential amino acids. We'll see what do you mean by non-essential amino acids. Wait for a while. Next one, non-essential amino acids. The amino acids which can produced naturally by body. These are called as the non-essential amino acids. Essential amino acids are not produced by the body, and non-essential amino acids which are naturally produced by the body. We will see list of non-essential amino acids. 1. Alanine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, next one is glycine, proline, serine, tyrosine. These all are non-essential amino acids. Alanine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, glycine, proline, serine, and tyrosine. Next, the third type is semi-essential or conditional essential amino acids. Semi-essential or conditional essential amino acids. Semi-essential means these are the amino acids which are usually not essential, but become essential at some times, like disease condition or in a stress condition. That is, semi-essential means, conditional essential means these amino acids are usually not essential, but they become essential in some conditions like disease or a stress condition. Example are arginine, and histidine. These are semi-essential amino acids. This is about the classification of amino acids. Next one, they may ask the questions, what are the acidic amino acids? We'll see the list of acidic amino acid. Acidic amino acids are aspartic acid, and glutamic acid. Next one, basic amino acids. Basic amino acids are arginine, histidine, lysine. And they may ask the question, which one is the simplest amino acid? Simplest amino acid. Simplest amino acid is glycine. Next one, 21st amino acid. Name of the 21st amino acid is, that is selenocysteine. Selenocysteine, this is the 21st amino acid which is structurally similar to, structure of this is structurally similar to cysteine, but the difference between the cysteine and selenocysteine is cysteine is containing the sulfur group, but this selenocysteine is having the, instead of the sulfur, it is having selenium. Instead of sulfur, it is having the selenium. Is it clear? 21st amino acid, selenocysteine. Selenocysteine is structurally similar to the cysteine, but only difference between the selenocysteine and cysteine is having the sulfur, and in place of the sulfur, the selenocysteine is having the selenium. Next one, 22nd, name of the 22nd amino acid. 22nd amino acid. that is pyrrolysine. Pyrrolysine, which is similar to lysine. Similar to lysine. This is about the basic concepts of amino acid. Thank you.